Hello, hello, beloveds, and happy Friday. I wanted to take a moment to tune in and turn on with you and see how you are doing this first full week in May. And we have also been feeling some of that energy of the Mercury retrograde shadow starting to bring some of her glitchy, techie things. So make sure you are backing your things up as we prepare for our second Mercury retrograde. I believe it's our second Mercury retrograde of 2021. And as we continue through this Pluto retrograde experience and move into a micro new moon, and then we have a huge full moon, lunar eclipse, super blood moon thing going on at the end of the month. And so, wow, wow, wow. Are you feeling the shifts and the changes of the energy from April into May? The number one reason is because we are really at this place now where we're at a make or break point, where we are definitely seeing that we've got to, put our money where our mouth is and really get into it. And so we're really diving deeper into our spiritual world, into our inner world, really wanting to connect. So this is a time many of us are wanting to be quiet. Hey, James, I see you, beloved. Thanks so much for tuning in. So it's almost like the time of the hermit, right? And what we're doing is using this hermit time to heal our inner self. So when we come back out, we're going to shine as bright as we can be. And so it's really important that we allow ourselves the grace in this space right now to feel what we feel. Like the hermit card in the tarot, if we've got to go in, hey beloved, thanks so much for tuning in. If we've got to go in and be like a hermit for a while, if we've got to be, learning those lessons of the Hierophant, then guess what's on the other side of that? And so, the Pluto being in retrograde, and it will be in retrograde for 5 months. And Pluto is really the lord of the underworld. And what that means is it's so far back there in our chart that we rarely deal with our Pluto energy, but not this time. This time we're in the age of Aquarius. We're having a master energy of 5. And so we're at this choice point. Do we continue going this way towards our destiny, or do we continue to learn the lessons of our fate and our karma? And so Pluto, as the master of the underworld, is reminding us and having us look at our deepest parts, the parts that hurt, the parts that, still need some healing, as well as aspects of our personality and aspects of our inner story. And so if you're feeling that hermit, be the hermit. Allow yourself to tune in and turn on, do what you need, nourish yourself, rest, take baths, sit outside, be on your outdoor space, and allow yourself to really feel what you feel, because we are going through this experience collectively. We're seeing it out there in the world, and how we begin to heal out there is we begin to heal in here. And so I just invite you to take some time to truly just tune in, especially before we have this micro new moon. And what that means, it's going to be the smallest moon before we go into a super moon energy. And so this small moon energy is really going to ask us to look deeper at ourselves. And so that way, when it's ready to fully express, and at the end of the month, it's going to really blossom. And the thing about this energy at the end of the month, this same alignment, beloveds, happened about 18 years ago. Now, I'm not an astrologer. I say this all the time, but I've been reading my horoscopes, I think, since I was 12 years old. And I read all kinds of horoscope books and actually not horoscope books. I read astrology. Let me clear that up. And I love Kemetic science and sacred geometry and all of that. But this same energy that is coming for us at the end of the month happened at 18 years ago. And then combined with that Pluto energy is really saying, look at your dark spaces. What needs to be healed so you can grow forward, right? We can't plant our plants and then put garbage on top of it. We have to plant our plants and then put nurturing and love in them, right? And so you have to look at, what are you putting in, what feelings are you harboring in? And most of that energy we will feel coming through our feet. We will feel that coming through our feet. There's volcanic energy all around the world right now. The winds are blowing, and so a lot of energy through the feet. So make sure you rest, you hydrate, you get out in the sun, you put your hands in your garden space, you connect with your inner self. And one of the best things you can do is also write and give yourself to sit outside in the sun and soak up what Mother Nature is pouring into you. But remember, beloveds, this month is about you pouring into you. And so I just want to always close with some prayer. And so I just bless each and every one of us, knowing that we are guided and provided. We are sourced and supplied. We are sustained and maintained as we bless every man, woman, and child, every tree and every sea, every animal and every insect. How grateful I am to be here, to serve, to share, and to shine. For this and so much more, I am grateful. I let it be, and so it is. Ashe, blessed be, as above, so below. Amen. Hallelujah. So that is your weekend update, beloved. So happy Friday, and until next time, beloveds, peace and blessings.